Well, hello and welcome to this exercise on trapezium rule and finding the area under a curve. A typical iGCSE A-level mathematics question. And it says, here's the graph of y is equal to 3 over x for values of x from 1 to 6. And it then goes on to say, um, use the trapezium rule to find the area of the region under the curve y is equal to 3 over x and between x is equal to 1. So when x is equal to 1, which is from there to there. By the way, these vertical lines I've put in myself here. The vertical lines are not in the original question. Okay, when x is equal to 1, y is 3, and when x is equal to 2, y is 1.5. So between that vertical line there and the x-axis and up to there. So we're looking for the area under this curve. We're looking for this entire area there. Okay, and then it says use 5 strips as I've shown there of equal width. Now the width of each of these strips is 1 unit. So that's the first part. And the second part says explain why the value you obtain is an overestimation. Okay, now what I've done here is to, as I said earlier, to divide this into 5 strips of equal width. So the area we're looking for will be the area of A plus the area of B plus the area of C plus the area of D plus the area of E. And to find the area, I'm going to, instead of using the formula, which you might forget in an exam situation, I'm going to do this from scratch. So the area will be, for A, for instance, the area is going to be a half multiplied by the sum of the two vertical heights. In this case, for A, when x is 1, y is 3, and when x is 2, y is 1.5. So the area of strip A is going to be a half times 4.5 times 1 being the width. Now, if you have a look through all these, each of these have got half and 1 in common. So we end up with a half times 1 multiplied by brackets open 4.5, which is for A, 2.5, that's for B, 1.75 for C, 1.35 for D, and 1.1 for E. And that gives us a value of 11.2, and half of 11.2 is 5.6 units squared. And that is the area under the curve. Okay. It then says, explain why the value obtained is an overestimation. Well, I've then gone on to complete my trapezium, which I call WXYZ. Now, clearly, the area of this trapezium, using the same formula, the area of the trapezium is a half times the sum of 3 and 1.5 times 1. So the area of the trapezium is greater than the area under the strip, under the curve, okay, of the like strip A. And therefore, the same applies to strip B as well, and C, and D, and E. So clearly, the area we've obtained is greater than the area under the curve. Now note that as we move from left to right, the margin of error decreases. Right, and I hope all that made some sense, and please subscribe. And thank you for watching. Bye bye now.